Everybody's watching the playback. I'm just waiting for some people to join. And then we'll get started. Hi, Carla. How are you? We're just going to be working on a couple journal pages for my personal journal. Just trying to get the edges off this paper. It's from Antique Papery. You're good-ish. I came down with a cough like 5 minutes ago. Just would not stop. So hopefully I can get through this without coughing again. Like something's tickling my throat. Maybe I caught it from Brooke. I hope I'm still live. Now it says no one's watching. These lives with my internet, so just be prepared. I sometimes buffer, but I enjoy them, so I don't let it get to me. Okay. I don't want the white edges. I thought I did, but now I don't. So, hey, Sherry. Yeah, I think it's allergies. So I took some medicine a while ago, just a minute ago, and hopefully about 15 minutes it'll kick in good. Because it's, yeah, definitely allergies are high here in West Virginia right now. The pollen levels. Okay, so I don't think either one of you been to my lives. So if you have, I'm sorry, I don't remember. If you haven't, then welcome. And I'm bad with names. Hey, Laurel, how are you? I don't know how you say your name. Yeah, I don't want to butcher that. Something feline family. I don't want to butcher your name, so forgive me for not trying to pronounce that. I butcher my own name half the time. Okay, so I've got some old dictionary page. Margie. Okay. I never figure out who they're talking to when they say Margie. So I'm like, I don't know who that person is. So if you haven't been here before, hi, Brooke. This is my personal journal. I've been doing a journal page in it every day. I did take a week's break. I just needed a break from it. So this one started April 22nd. And it's going to go through until I get to the end of the book. This was one I did yesterday. This is just some fabric, and I fussy cut some birds out. And something's blocking. And trying to see chat at the same time. So I haven't done my journaling, but I try to put a positive quote. This is one I painted a while back. And so we're going to work on these 2 pages tonight. Find my scissors. So I have this old dictionary page that we're going to work with. And it is really, really fragile paper. And so I have to just glue it in because when you fold it, it rips so easy. Oh my goodness. Notifications coming up in here and I can't see nothing. Okay. So, and I don't like anything symmetrical. So, or how's that work? Lose my words. Hi, Crafty Michelle. How are you? Find my glue. So I'm going to make the background out of just randomly placed pieces of dictionary page. And then we're going to make some envelopes, a couple envelopes to go on here. You're making up new ones to play with. All right. So we go after my daughter, our daughter tomorrow. She'll be home from her junior year of college. I'm kind of excited to see her, but at the same time, I'm like, the mess of trying to get her back in this little house. Hopefully she'll get her internship this year. I love this book. It was from 1960, I believe. Yeah, one more year and then she'll be finding her own way about in life, which doesn't seem possible to me that she's she's 21 going on 22. And yeah, it just baffles my mind. So it was just yesterday I was changing diapers, right? Yes. And my daughter, I don't know about yours, Laurel, but my daughter, she likes to bring stuff in. She's kind of like her mama. I will say that. I say I have flat surface disease. If there's a flat surface in my house, I'm going to pile something on it. And she's just like me. So not only do I have my own mess to contain, but then I have hers. So, and then she can't find where she put what she was trying to contain. And it just becomes a jumbled mess. So, yes, they do grow up so fast. So fast. But, yeah, that's always been my thing. I have flat surface disease. I have to take out all the tables out of my house. I got rid of my kitchen table because I couldn't stand it because everything landed on the kitchen table. So I just took it out. We haven't had a table in probably 10 years. Hey, Popo. I called my brother one day and I said, hey, what are you doing? He goes, I'm watching a race. I said, well, come watch the race at my house and help me cut my table in half and turn it into 2 counters on the side of my kitchen. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you heard me. So he looked at me like I was crazy, but it's worked out so much better because it just holds my toaster and, the things you have to have in a kitchen, and not everything lands on the table. So the funny part was I go probably about 5 years ago, and I'm at this yard sale of this lady that we know, and she's selling one of those like mobile kitchen islands. I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool. That'd be cool to have someplace else to work. No, it became another flat surface. I'm like, dang, why did I do that? Hi, Erin. So I get to babbling and talking, and yeah. So this is, like I said, this is just old dictionary page that I found. I went to a flea market last fall and I found this book for $1 from 1961. So cool. And then I got one that is a children's dictionary that's from 1954. And yeah, I love it. I love old paper. I don't do as good at finding things as Brooke does, or Patty Lang, or Johnny, is that her name? Party carried over. All right. I'm going to turn some sideways. Sharon, where's Sharon? You're on a mission. I would be on a mission if I didn't have to go to my job at a grocery store every day. I would love to go to flea markets and antique stores. But my husband is disabled, and so I'm the one that goes out for a job. He stays home and does what he can. So. And he's my chauffeur because he can still drive. Oh, I do all the time. I told my husband one day, I said, just back 2 dump trucks up to my door. One on each side, and one will be for the stuff that people can reuse, and the other will be for the trash that nobody wants. I think he thought I was lying, but I was serious in that moment. Oh my gosh, I would have died. I probably threw him out naked. uh, that's funny. Okay. Has anybody seen, her name is 49 Dragonflies on YouTube. And she is the one who inspired me to do this daily junk journal. So if you get a chance, check her out. She is awesome. She's from Vienna, Austria. Yes, I love her style. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And she finds the coolest things over there in her shops. And people send the coolest things to her. So I did find at one of my local stores an Austrian friend too. She shows stamps. She uses stamps in her books a lot, like postage stamps. And I was like looking around, and I can't find, the ones I want. She has like beautiful butterflies and florals and all this stuff, but I'm not that picky. But she also used a lot of linens, and just she's amazing. And I do my books, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that too. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. I love printed word though. Printed word and numbers. As long as I don't have to add, subtract, or multiply them, I'm good. I love numbers. But I found some antique. I lost my train of thought there. Some old World War II war ration books with stamps still in them, which I thought was super cool. And they had the names filled out in the back. Okay, so there's my background. And of course, I watched Joey too. So my challenge was using more fabric in my book. I always use like little tidbits of fabric, but I used a whole fabric page. Yeah, they are. I have 3 of them. And they were all from out of Columbus, Ohio, and they made their way to Parker, Virginia. So that was kind of. So when Joey gave us that challenge last week to use something we don't always use, I used fabric for the whole backing of the page. Somewhere in my mom and dad's house is the very first electric bill for the farm that I grew up on. And I think that is so cool. And of course, I would never get rid of it. It'll go in my journal one of these days when I find it. I need some paper. Let's use. I did some painted papers, but I don't know where they went to. Here we go. We'll use this. So we're going to make an envelope of sorts. Got a side opening envelope. Hi, Sandra. How are you? If I missed anybody, I am so sorry. Welcome to my channel. Yes, there's going to be butterflies, Laurel. You know me and my butterflies. They're like my signature. Well, wait, I have to show you something. You know the K and Company Paper Pads by Susan Wingate that everybody was Tuesday morning. Well, I found fabric from the same lady. So we are going to use this as a pocket. And I need my, it was, they had, Joann's had their fabric on sale. And I'm like, oh, there's butterflies. And then I looked down and saw it was Susan Wingate. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying here. I need to get another cutter. This one doesn't want to cut very well, so my edges always. I can bring the tiny pieces from the mail opener that is less than a centimeter. Okay. I think I lost something there, but that's okay because I'm always lost. Oh, confetti. Ugh. This thing will cut cardstock, but it won't cut paper. Okay, so that's going to go there, but now we got to decorate it. And I've got these. These are from Antique Papery on Etsy. I will link her in my description box after the video goes up. Where's my big brush? There it is. So I got these brushes on Amazon, and I absolutely love them for inking up my pages. No one's seen them. They go on so smooth. Hi, Patricia. So we're just going to use these as a background here. If I can hold on to them. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but my fingers just give away from whatever I'm holding on and drop it. So, and then I've got, I'm going to tear that one again. I want the whole page covered, but these were like ATC card size. I'm going to get 2 jobs done with one here. Because me and the little foamy sponges were getting, I was getting very aggravated because they kept tearing. And it was driving me crazy. Hi, Isabel. Welcome to my channel. So this will hold, once I'm done, it will hold, oh, I forgot to fold it. We're folding this twice. I forgot. And you're probably going, what in the world is she doing? But trust me, we're making an extra pocket. So we'll have 1, 2, and 3. And this one's just going to be completely, what's the word I'm looking for? They'll have no notch in it. My bone folder. Get my glue here and glue this down on this side now. Thank you. I sat at work. I work at a grocery store. I do the pricing. And so I sat there as I'm checking invoices going, if I fold it this way and this way, I can make a pocket. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be checking that. Yeah, I don't think the manager would be too happy if he seen me doing that. But that's how my brain works. It's like, what can I make out of this? I bring home junk from there all the time. We get envelopes every week with our statement in them. And I bring them home because they're 6 by 9. I'm like, yes, free journal materials. Hello, beautiful chaos. The ends around the silver at the restaurant. Yeah. There's always something I can mess with. Let's do another piece of dictionary page behind this one. Not quite wide enough. I don't want that straight. I'm probably not near as good as keeping up with chat as Brooke or Laurel, but I try. I'm always concentrating on what I'm doing or trying to. Okay. So I want to give this part of the envelope a little bit of color too. I love how it gives it the different variations, like it's actually old. It is hard. It is very hard. And I feel like sometimes if I feel like I've ignored somebody, I hope they understand that you just, sometimes chat goes so fast you don't know what they're saying. Okay, so there's the bottom part. Now we need, I think I'll put a little bit of dictionary page on the side here. But I had to take a break from doing this because I had to finish a journal I was making because it was consuming me, if anybody knows how that feels. Hi, Anna. How are you? I get consumed with what I'm doing, and I'm like, okay, I got to finish this. The tiny crafter is Anna. And have some words. I use these little 3-tiered containers that you can buy at Walmart or anywhere for my cut up ephemera. I don't like the color with that one, but it might have to do. Definitely not glamorous. Creative. Let's do creative there. But I posted my journal that I made. So I finally finished it. And now I'm working on my nephew and his wife had a baby, and I'm trying to finish her journal. I've been working on it for like 6 weeks. I just can't get into it. I'm having like brain shut down when I pick it up. I'm like, now what am I going to do? So there's the creative. There's that pocket. Now I like a lot of texture in my journal. Somewhere there's a bag. It's a bag of random pieces of fabric that I've had left from different projects. And we are going to use one of them, or a piece of one of them. I want to put it behind, but my brain can't find it. Yeah. Where did you go? I literally just had it in my hands. You know what? Let's just use some of what I bought yesterday. Sorry for the rustling, ladies. I got one of the jelly rolls from the Susan Wingate paper. Oh, honey, I can lose stuff. It could be in my hand and I'd be holding it and lose it. That's how bad my brain is. Here we go. La la, butterflies. The Joann's had these on sale for half price. They were still expensive, but worth it to me. I lost my glasses at work the other day, and not one person bothered to tell me that they saw where I put them, and they all was laughing at me for an hour. I finally gave up and said, I give up. I just give up. And then I came home one day with 2 pairs of glasses on my head. No one told me that I went out to the store with 2 pairs of glasses on my head. But they laugh because I'm always losing things. Literally always losing things. I think that's super cute right there. Get a little bit of the fabric. Mine too, Isabella. Mine too. To the side or down the middle. And Susan Wingate is my favorite designer ever for paper, and it's just so sad that she's K and Company isn't making paper anymore, or that's what I heard anyway. And yeah, I just put the little art glitter glue right on the fabric. As long as you don't over saturate it, you're good. Yep, middle. That's what I thought too, is the middle. Give it some interest. You just don't have a lot of time to work with it because, and that went a little bit crooked, but it's in my journal. Okay, so now let's see. Everything's beside me, so I'm constantly looking for things. Some of the pop of color. I like textures. Let's bring out the blue. Welcome to your journaling world. I started journaling because of my daughter going to school. Some dads go through too, but moms go through this phase where, like, okay, my child is grown up and we only have the one. And now what am I going to do? So I cleaned a room and did everything, that I could do. And then I'm like, I don't know what else to do. There's only so much that 2 people make, the mess that 2 people make, and so much laundry that 2 people make. So I started watching YouTube videos. And I can't remember who the person was. It might have been Patricia Viramontes was the first one I saw actually making a junk journal. And I was like, oh, I can do that. And so I started out on a little, what do they call them? TV, the little TV foldable tables that come in a 4-pack, you know. I started out using one of those as a craft table. And I had my stuff that I was using the craft with in an old computer cabinet. Yeah, I see you, Hottie. I'm sorry. Were you saying something to me? Oh, I'm sorry. I get to run in my mouth and forget to look. But that's where I started at, was in that little TV tray thing. And then I started growing more and more until I finally we got a desk, and I used a collapsible foldable table, one of those plastic tabletops, for a long time. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Your package went out today, dear. So hopefully it gets there by Saturday, maybe. Hi, Chronic Crafter. Yeah, I hope mine is mine staying on, or is it just on, is it on your all's end? Because I can never tell. I can never tell. 10,000 pieces of paper full. Okay. And I like to make spots that are for my personal journaling, that if somebody opens that book, they don't have to see it. So that's what I'm going to do here. And then we'll put some tags in there. Let me get that out of the way for a minute. I'm going to ink up my edges here. Okay. And I like to use vintage things, so. Oh no. Bad rain. We had a little bit of rain today. I'm hoping it's not rain on the way to my daughter's school tomorrow, because I hate driving through the mountains in rain. Thank you, Brooke. I hope I'm not boring anybody to pieces. If I am, just tell me. I'm just doing what I do. I mean, driving my husband crazy. That's my job. That's my full-time job. So they, like I said, if you didn't see me when I brought these in, they're from Amazon. They were $6.99, and they come and they're actually makeup brushes, but they're so soft. They work amazing for making inked up papers. I love them. I don't remember. I saw them on somebody's video, but I don't know whose, because I just watched so many. I want an image for this. That's not it. These are my little boxes that I covered so that I could put my finished items in. Sorry if that's blinking too much. That's too big, so we'll put it, it'll fit right here. This is a tag I made probably 4 or 5 years ago. Hi, Sandra. Somebody else. Hi, Betty. I said 4 or 5 years. See, I don't even know time. It just elapses me because I haven't been doing this 4 or 5 years. Okay, here's the other one. I'm looking for an image that I finished. And I stuck in one of these boxes. I don't know where it went to. I'm the queen of the things that make you go, Dana. Oh, there's Dana. Hi, Dana. I had to look for the blue. I don't know where it went to. Y'all probably thinking she don't know where anything is. And this is my cutouts of I have cutouts and stuff everywhere. That'll go good. Let's put some of this stuff. What's it called? Cheesecloth. Cheesecloth. Need to buy some more. Oh, am I going fast enough? Am I doing this spur of the moment for you? I love how she tells everybody I finished 2 journal pages like real quick, and she can't do that. But I love Laurel's work. It's amazing. Okay. That will go. And there's one glue that I cannot do. Hi, Laura. And that is Fabri-Tac. I can't handle it. It gives me massive headaches. So you're welcome. I can do these when it's something I enjoy. If it's a something that's using colors that are not in my wheelhouse or things that I personally don't enjoy, they are a struggle. I'm just going to cut that off there. I now have glue on me. If it's vintage or has to do with butterflies, then I'm on point with it. It's my thing. I cannot do bright, bold colors. Yeah, there's a lot of people here tonight. I think this is the most I've ever had on one of my chats. It was 21. Wow. I think I'm going to have to do a little spontaneous giveaway. Let's give away these. My husband looks at me like, you're crazy. They are journal inserts for a TN. They're the classic size, I think it's called. And so I will give away both of them. I got both upside down. Goodness. So this one is kind of junk journal style, but it's not embellished. And this one is all dot and grid papers and ledger papers. So that's how do we want to do it. Dana, will you pull a number between 1 and 50 for me and text it so we can have them put a number in one time? Because you're my only admin I have here today. If you would, that would be great. Thank you. You still have my phone number, right? Between 1 and 50. Because I don't want to pull the number. I want somebody, besides myself to do it. I love it. I love having new people come to my live. I made these and was going to try to make a journal cover to go with them. And then it became one of those projects that I tried and didn't do. I'm sure we all have those. Or you don't even have to text it to me if you don't want to. You can put it in the on my Facebook chat thing with you. Not to put you on the spot. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. I'll make my husband do it or something. Thank you, Betty. Gotta pull some of this off here. Let's see. Checking. Okay. Thank you. 1 to 50. Number one, and one time only. Pick a number. 1 to 50 and go.
Whoever comes closest.
It's whoever comes closest without going over. All right, stop. We have a winner. We have a winner. Thank you, Dana. So I will show you the message she sent. And this is it. Maybe. I don't know if my camera is going to focus on that. It says 27. So, who got 32 first on my end was Hottie. But the winner is Crafty Michelle because she chose number 27. So that was really super quick. Michelle, if you will message me your email or your address. I probably have it here somewhere, but that way I can put it in the mail to you. So yeah, it won't be until Monday because we're going after my daughter. So oh, you changed your name, didn't you? It's not Crafty. Michelle, Crafty Mom. I get it wrong now. So she won the giveaway. Now let's see if we can glue this in our book. And I got to take the lid off of the bottle. I have lost my mind. So now, oh wow, now cool. This is awesome. I love making new friends. When I started my craft channel, my YouTube channel, it'll be 2 years in August. And I didn't figure I'd ever have 100 subscribers. And I'm up almost to 570, I believe now. So that was cool. Now I'm not putting anything in here because I want to be able to journal in all that space. But I got to get some butterflies. I got to have butterflies. These butterflies are from a digital collage club. It's just digitalcollage.com, club.com, and she has like 3 different sets on there. She has a spring set, which is this set, and I have them all cut out. My email is my craft name, Perfect Crafts by Cat at yahoo.com. Okay, so she follows me on the lady who does this. Her name's Tina. She follows me on Instagram, and she kept seeing all of her butterflies. So she messaged me and said, I made a set of butterflies because you inspired me to do a spring line. So I thought that was like super, super cool. Somebody liked my work, willing to make something inspired by me. Yeah, if you still have my IC card I sent you, it should be on there for your challenge there a while back. Okay, I'm going to roll this around and add it here to give the butterfly a backing. This one I kind of got to get out the Fabri-Tac because it won't stick. I agree. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate you doing that for me. I know you can tell me I'm a pain in the behind, right? Little nesty thing here from a butterfly. And I got to ink up the edge of it just because everything else there is inked up. Yeah, these butterflies are gorgeous. Not much. I just glued my paper down, I think, is all. So put that down in there. Can you see? I can show you the other. So this one is one from the spring line. That one. That one. That one. That one. Thank you, Sandra. That one. This one's probably my favorite. Look at the little rabbit in there. So cute. And then this one. Each set that she does has 9 butterflies in it. Thank you, Michelle. And then this is one of her older lines. So yeah, I'm butterfly crazy. And this is a different set that she has on there. It's just a collage, like a whole page of them. You see a creepy. Yes, this is a creepy kid. I have a another one somewhere. I put it aside. Its eyes are creepy. They actually kind of freak me out. Okay, so that's that side. Now, I put that away too soon. I need one of my labels. And today is the 9th, right? My label. And Crafty Artist Sue sent me these numbers because I loved this paper. And now I just got to find my number 9. Thank you. I keep getting them out of frame though. 9. Okay. If I could have bought a whole page pack of paper with that was this paper here with the numbers on it, I'd have bought 50 sheets of it. That's how much I love it. But Sue sent me 3. It's so nice. Okay. Where to put our date? Let's collage it right there. Bye, Angela. Thanks for coming. You're not a fan of weird people pics? Some of them I'm not, but I love the vintage look that I can get by using the people. But Brooke is doing a creepy baby book. Thank you. I have tried my best to bring myself to where I change and make better art, because everybody starts at the bottom and works their way up, unless you're Jesus, and none of us are that. So I cut this out. I don't want it square, so I had so much fun working on art, and that's what I call this, is art. It's not just crafting to me, it's art, because you're taking something and creating it from basically junk and nothing, and it turns out to be something totally unlike it was before. Let's see. I mean, blue. Hello, Maria. Okay, so this is going to say May. And that's going to slide under my butterfly. I need no more ink. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Dorinda. Okay. There we can say May 9th. And we need a positive quote for today. Oh, I got to make my tags yet, don't I? Hello. That'll work. And I fold mine over, and so that without making a total crease in it, Jan taught me how to do that, so that you can have your tag corners match. Thought that was a good idea. I'm sure other people do it too. That's just where I got it from. I try to be putting positive stuff. I'm not, some days I'm not the most positive person, but I think we all have days like that. Mine just usually are from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. When I leave work, I become more positive. Thank you. So let's have this. Let's have a little bit of dictionary page under there. Thanks for coming over, Patricia. Have a good dinner. It's crafting, not a what? The chat's rolling so fast, I can't keep up. Okay. Even the people. Okay. I like that. I'm gonna glue it with the brush. Goodness. Okay. I'm always doing weird things. Sandra should know. She used to watch me all the time and was always doing something weird. Losing things, dropping things. You name it. And I was doing it. Probably doing it wrong. Let's see if we have a snippet of ribbon. I got a bunch of ribbon at the store that's going out of business here. Now I got to find a home for it all. Yeah, talking negative can make negative people. Thank you, Isabel. I love naps. Who's taking a nap? Thank you, Anna. I think my quote is going to be creativity is that of a mind that never rests. No, I don't know. I haven't figured out my quote yet, but it's true. Your mind never rests when you're creative. My fingers are got glue on them. They don't want to come through there. Okay, and I can write on that tag at another time. Oops, missed that pocket. And now some little tie tags. Let's make a little tiny flip out here. Little piece of extra paper. Fold it into thirds. Not quite completely thirds, but you know what I mean. So that it flips over each other. My husband's over here looking at me like, woman, you lost your mind. If you think my journals are pretty, you should see the one I just posted yesterday. I think it was yesterday I posted it. Maybe the day before. I don't know. The days are run together. Hottie Popo says, hey, husband. Hey, he says. So. Yeah, I have 7, I think, in my Etsy store right now. I think that's how many's in there. It is on my YouTube channel. I uploaded the video yesterday or the day before one. I can give you a sneak peek of the cover if you want. I'm not going to flip through it all, but because I did the flip through already. Just a little sneak peek. I think she turned out beautiful. I love it. Yeah, give me a second and I will do that. Once as I find my mouse. I keep one in my Word program, so all I have to do is copy and paste it. Etsy. Let's see, here we are. My mouse is not cooperating. Copy. Paste. That should be the link. Thank you, Isabel. This is just a little, I need something on the top. What do I want on the top? A little tag behind the butterfly. Good thing is it's just paper, so you know. Where have I been? I don't know. I've been a little bit everywhere doing journals. I've sold like 14 journals between friends and family and work people, and I don't think I charged too much for them. That one I'm asking $50 for, and that's shipped. So, and it took me probably about 7 days to do from beginning to end. Thank you, Sue. Thanks for coming by. Okay, so we got a little booklet there, and I have some more of this purple. I think I have a flip through on every journal that's on my Etsy store on my channel. Some of them, a couple of them are older, so I asked. Make this one a little tag. Let's see. Is here? Yeah, it'll fit. Oh, you haven't seen them? I put one, I think the cover of that one is up on Daisy's Cool Kids page where I had started working on it. And I don't usually post them on my own personal Facebook page, but I never know who all, I can't remember all the rules for every group I'm in. I know it's on Facebook's Journal Junkies. Goodness, I have been shopping and preparing for a journal for 3 years now. Oh my. The first one I made, I didn't sew. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my daughter's. And we made it for her. We made it that December when she was to take back to put her college life in, basically. Whoops. And she has it so full that you can't put anything else in it now. And so I made her another one just for her art because she is an artist. And she told me the other day, I think it was while she was home for Easter actually, that she'd like to have another one that is about as wide as one of these, but only about that tall, so that she can write in. She calls it her book of really weird memories or something like that. She's a crazy kid. But I will link the paper that I used. How old is she? She is 21. I'm looking for that ribbon I had out, but I actually put it back away. That's a first. Yeah, the sewing is, I love it. I got the sewing machine in December. It was a surprise gift from an anonymous person, and they couldn't have given me a better gift at all. It was the best thing ever. Yeah, she's 21. She'll be 22 on Halloween. She was a little boo baby. That's what we called her. Because she was born with some health issues. And she doesn't like to journal. So Ashley used it mostly for putting like ephemera. Like she went to a play. Oh, well, happy birthday to them, Dana. She went to a play in Charlotte, North Carolina with the group from school, from the college. And so she put her tickets, stubs and stuff in that. And she puts like bits and pieces of just random things she does with her friends. So an electronic one. Yeah, those are good, but there's something about feeling the page, turning the page at an actual book. That is amazing.
She's book crazy too.
And Ashley is a book crazy. She looked at me when she saw me tear up the first book. She goes, "Mom, you don't touch my books. You don't touch my books." Because she has like a whole shelf of antique children's school books that she's bought herself. And I'm like, but just one?
Don't fold the corner.
And don't fold the corners. Yeah, she's a funny kid. So okay, now I need to get my journaling on there. My quote of the day. Degree in English. Yeah, I've known some people who do that. I loved English in school. Was one of my favorite classes. I always thought I'd be a writer. I actually do have a children's book written, but I'll probably never try to publish it. Ticket journals. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so let's put our quote on the tag. And find my black pen. There's only 10,000 of them here. There it is. Okay, so my quote is one I wrote myself. The mind in constant thought is always productive and creative. Don't give that up. Friends, that was my quote. Get stuck in there. My quote for today was, "I like being an adult, but I don't sign up for all these responsibilities." Oh, amen. Amen. So I will journal my personal stuff into this one later. And onto the back. This tag is, like I said, I made a long time ago, and I can write on the back of it. I also have space still. I have another pocket back here, plus this one. And I can put more. I can put journaling in that little card. So there's my first page in this one. This flips up. It's velcroed in. And it's got butterflies too. Aw, they're moving out, huh? Good for them, but bad granddaughter every day. Thank you, Dana. So, Laurel. This is probably my favorite page that I've done mixed media wise. fuzzy. Is that what you said, Sandra? It's because this is napkin that has been decoupaged with wax paper, so that it makes the background look fuzzy, but then the butterflies shouldn't be fuzzy. But yeah, it gives it a different technique. And then I just added the butterflies over the top. I was sitting here one day and I was like, I know I can decoupage on anything, but so I used, like I said, the wax paper, and I used the art glitter glue. Okay, that's good. So that was that one, and then I did a sunshine one. April showers bring May flowers, and this is magnetized so that it shuts and holds things. This page is about my mom and dad, because this is the car we had. It's not the actual car, but this is the kind of car we had when I was growing up. And we would go riding around town, out in the country, whatever, on Sunday afternoon rides. I'll just flip through it real quick. This is another one of those book pages or envelopes that I did that flips down so you can write on it. Yeah, the Brady Bunch car. Yeah. I loved it because that back seat turned around so you were looking backwards. We always fought over it. And now if I'd ride in that seat, I'd be sick. It was blue, and we rode in that car. We had it. I mean, it literally, you see a chicken. Oh, yeah. This paper is from Antique Paperie. It's her dictionary something. Yes, this is a window envelope on this side, and I put the image in it and sewed it up. I did it. There's a tutorial on it on my channel for it where I made this one. And then you add your decorations, whatever, to it, and you can journal. And then this side I didn't decorate because you put it into the can't talk, where you glue it to your book. Duh. So, but you glue the image in, and it doesn't come out. So that's what I did there. This is from Tsunami Rose, I believe. The blue but Brady Bunch car. Yeah. Then when that one died, we got a tan Dodge station wagon. By that time, I was in high school, and I drove a station wagon for my senior year. And then more butterflies. I watercolored, stamped this, and then watercolored around it. And it's got a poem in it that I copied. And I love that one. It's fabric. And there's today's. So, ladies, I don't know how long I've been on here. I have no clue. Hour and 14 minutes. So that's pretty good for me. All right. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I love the butterflies. And this is the journal that I'm working on that is giving me fits. I have Diane Shaw, I think that's her name. I bought her digital kit with the so cool. Look at these. Aren't they cute? But that's the most inspired I've been in the whole book. But I got to get it finished because the baby's already 6 weeks old. Isn't that bad? So anyway, I'm going to get off here and let my husband watch television, and I'm going to go get the rest of my stuff ready to leave for tomorrow morning. And I thank everybody for all your comments. I'm going to have to rewatch this so I can go back and read all the chat that I missed. Because it looked like you guys were having a fun time there as I was working. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, I can't wait to see my kiddo. I miss her. So I will see you all later. Thank you. Bye. I'll get the mouse to work. Thanks.